Today we are talking about visual AI, the top 3 tools in the space, Sora 2, VEO3, and WAN 2.5. We're going to run through different workflows we're using to show you how to get the best of each model, show you how people are using them. We're giving away a free GPT that helps you with your prompting, so check out the full video. Don't miss a beat because there's going to be a lot of value in here and a lot of weird stuff we're sharing.
Like upside down pizza.
Upside down pizza. Back with season 2 of the Tellr Podcast.
Yeah, good to be back. And we are getting into tech and culture. And today we are talking about
The major players of visual AI. So really focused on all the trends around video, which has been just insane and very hard to keep up with, but a little bit of just image generation, but mostly video around Sora and VEO3.
yeah, what's happening out there, you know, the current state of the market, the current state of the models, but also like how that affects us, how it affects people in business, and like what to look out for a little bit.
Yeah, who's using which model and why.
Yeah.
Some of the things happening around just like general safety, because we're entering the uncanny valley, right? Or people think we're entering the uncanny valley, which is the moment where it becomes impossible to differentiate between what's real and fake. Now, I don't think we're there yet, but we are
close.
We're like right in it.
Got to have to watch some videos 2 or 3 times to know.
Yeah.
And there's a lot circulating now, and you have to think about what you're watching, you know, and that's fun and also scary.
Yeah, scary.
So I think a good place to start is how quickly it's happened.
Yeah.
You know, because I remember just I don't know, 2 years ago, the Will Smith video was circulating, and he's slurping the spaghetti. And at the time, it was like, holy shit, this is amazing. Doesn't look like a human eating spaghetti.
Extremely bizarro world, very deranged looking.
And now, 2 years on, we got Will Smith recently on a podcast saying, you know, the Will Smith eating spaghetti standard looks as real. Now, I can still see some different, we can tell still, especially the slurping.
Yeah, it's funny how that's the standard. Like, it's just perfect for our brain rot times. It's like, what's the quality of AI? Let's look at Will Smith eating spaghetti.
Yeah, I don't know how it came about. It just...
Well, that was like the first viral meme around AI video, and I don't even remember. Yeah, I don't even remember what tool was used to make those original ones.
Yeah, I'm not sure if... I don't think it was even... now we're kind of making images and then using those images to create video. I mean, a lot of the time. I know you can do it with just a prompt as well, but I can't remember what model that was.
Yeah.
I have to look it up. But I do remember around the same time, maybe a little bit earlier, there was like all this generative art happening. Because I remember NFTs, you know.
Long
and they're not coming
dead.
back.
Yeah,
but at that time there was like a lot of generative art happening. And I remember some guy that I was following was using a machine, using AI to create artwork, and you would feed like a few words in.
I feel like it was Midjourney or something that he was using.
And then Midjourney came out, and then so it's... a lot's happened in a very short amount of time, and this is the worst it's ever going to be, and that's what fucking scares me.
Yeah.
You know?
So right now, kind of the major players in this world, we have
the models.
The models and the company. So we have Google,
Yeah.
who recently just came out with their new Gemini, and I'm working on a bunch of content around. I've just been blown away by how great Gemini is. I've essentially stopped using ChatGPT.
For all work.
I use it a little bit because I have some GPTs that I like still there, but I've migrated everything to Gemini, and I don't want to go too deep on that on this podcast because it's its own multiple episode series, really. But Google has Gemini, and within Gemini, you have access to Nano Banana, which just came out with an update in the last couple days, and it's insane. So, and then Google has VEO3, which is their video generator, and we'll go deeper on all these. But Google, then you have OpenAI.
Yep.
Obviously, who has ChatGPT.
But there's no video generation with ChatGPT.
No, but Sora is its own app.
Okay.
And we'll go into why they went that way of having their own standalone app.
Sora is
OpenAI. Yes.
Okay.
And they have their own image dolly is like inside of ChatGPT. So when you generate images in ChatGPT, it's using dolly, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So that's kind of their
Yep.
piece. Then you have Alibaba created WAN, which is like the cheap version of VEO3 essentially, but still super powerful. And there's more jailbroken instances of that, so you can get all the unhinged, crazy stuff. Yeah, nudes or just deep fakes of people.
The Trump nudes.
Yes, that's where I'm spending most of my time. Then, I mean, those are really the big three. And there are all these other tools that have popped up that allow access, so you can pick which model you're using. So like I use Higgsfield all the time.
It's like a web app, like an interface. Like
Yes.
you use that and then you plug in your other stuff.
Yeah, you pick which model you want to use. They have a whole bunch of different things, whether you're generating images, so you can use the different image models, then videos, the different video models. Then they have like UGC, where you can create your own influencer and input products and all this type of stuff. So Higgsfield is kind of that interface.
Yeah.
And today we'll walk through a workflow of using Higgsfield, and we'll generate some stuff. We came up with a fake business idea.
Yeah.
And we're
it was like a meme. It was like a meme that we came up with a while ago, and then we just thought we'd make some ads.
Yeah, we don't want to let it die. I don't want to let it die.
Yeah, I can't even remember why it was funny now. But
it was like sleep deprived
really
psychosis.
Funny at the time.
Yeah.
We even went to a pizza shop. It was hilarious. But
so we have a business. We have some ads. We'll make some ads for the video.
Yeah.
But
so we had homework.
We had homework, and we'll teach you some actionable ways to start using these tools, which should be pretty fun.
Yeah.
But first, let's just go a little bit deeper into the current state of the market with the focus on what I'm calling the big three: Sora 2, VEO3, and then WAN 2.5.
Okay.
So according to some research, there are currently three things that are kind of driving the visual AI market. One is what they call God Mode editing, which is more the ability to take a photo of someone and swap out the drink to your shop's coffee cup and put on a branded shirt. So that's God Mode, where you take an image and you can change all these things about it, but maintain the character and the general integrity. So that's one of the biggest driving factors around visual AI right now.
Yeah, it seems like a high use business use case.
Yeah, right? And it's also getting into some dangerous areas. Like Donald Trump notoriously retweeted a photo of a Kamala Harris rally during the election where someone removed the crowd.
Oh,
so it looked like there were less people than they were reporting on, and that led to all this drama. So that God Mode also impacts our perception of reality online.
Trump mode.
Yeah.
And also, I think I saw him promoting some watches. I don't think that was real. That might have been.
He has real watches. He's selling watches for sure.
Might be God mode.
Yeah, God mode. The second thing is kind of the duality of video generation. There's like two approaches, philosophies around these models. One is like physics and like maintaining the integrity of physics and making sure it's looks real. And the other is more of like a creative workflow. So Sora fits into the physics reality, and VEO3 is trying to build this creative workflow where they're trying to be the Hollywood of video AI.
Okay. I saw like a jelly skateboard character going down some stairs, and they were talking about how the physics is absolutely on play, but if you watch it, when he does a kickflip, the board doesn't actually flip. The trucks just pop out the backside, right? So it's like, wow, it's got physics, but then it misses this element. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. And certain models are better at the physics. And then finally is kind of the crisis of what's real and what's fake.
Yeah,
and
it's what interests me.
Yeah, and there's a lot of trends that come out. Like it might have been last year at this point. I don't remember. Time is inconceivable to me. Like the figurines, the 3D figurines where everyone was putting themselves as a toy in a box.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And some of those look like real toys.
Yeah.
If it's prompted correctly. There's a new trend that's like kind of Beatles style, where it's like 4 different photos of you in different eras. So you can pick a year and it'll put you in different eras.
Yeah, okay.
And then one of the ones I saw over the last couple days that is just insane. I worry about the youth in general with like mobile apps and all this stuff going on in brain rot. The latest trend using the new Nano Banana update is faking your homework. You can start your homework, write some math problems, upload a photo of your handwriting, and it will complete the rest of the homework for you in what looks like exactly your handwriting.
I mean, who's still doing homework?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but that's nuts.
It's insane.
We're cooked.
100%. And the youth especially. It's like I'm happy I wasn't raised on the internet fully. Like I was half raised on the internet, but now being fully raised on AI is just, what the hell?
I started doing my assignments at school on the computer in like year 5, and my handwriting, you can tell.
Yeah.
You can tell. It's terrible.
My handwriting's horrible too, but I don't think it's for the same reason. I think it's just...
What?
I don't know. Next episode, we'll go and we'll hire the psychiatrist to go deep.
So do you want to go through like each one by one? Because to me it's like, okay, Sora was mobile, but a social network attached to it, I think.
Yes.
And then...
Yeah, so let's go one by one.
Yeah, okay.
At a high, like, let's just start with Google, because that we'll start with Nano Banana, because the workflow that I use most frequently is I'll generate images first, and I have a whole GPT that I'm going to give away for free. So
a gem or a GPT?
Well, it might be a gem. I couldn't figure out the best way to share the gem. I'm still working on building gems, but it'll be either a gem or a GPT. It'll be in the link below. And I've trained this thing on essentially best practices around prompt engineering, specifically for visuals.
Okay, cool.
So we'll walk through that a little bit, but I like to create images first, and then I run those images through the video generator. And then I'll take it a step further, and sometimes I'll do sound effects inside of 11 Labs because they have a sound effects generator.
Yeah.
Because they say that that's really the stage of the uncanny valley now, is like, does it sound real?
Yeah, okay. Okay, so the GPT or the gem that you created and it's in the description.
Down below.
You use that to come up with the visual.
Yeah, so I have a general idea for what I want to create, and instead of being a master at prompting 3 paragraphs, I just give it a few sentences on what I want to create.
Okay.
Or I give it brand guidelines if there's certain colors or whatever information is relevant for the output.
Yep.
And then it will give you an optimized prompt based on the tool you want to use. So you say, okay, I want to do something with Higgsfield, or I want a Sora prompt. The name Nano Banana is just, I thought this was, when I was doing research for the pod, I found this and thought it was interesting.
It's a nice one of this research.
Yeah. So I'm just going to read this. The Google product manager, Nyana Raisingani, it was like 2:30 in the morning and she needed a placeholder name for this model that she built. So people call her Nano, short for her name, and she just picked banana. And then the internet kind of blew up about that name, so Google was forced to like kind of keep it. It was meant to be temporary. So I thought that was kind of fun.
It's important to name stuff.
Yes, and I believe Google is just going to dominate in the long run with all this stuff, which I'm realizing now more that I'm into Gemini. But one of the reasons is it has all the data and it has access to its own search and all these things. So one thing that's interesting with Nano Banana is like other visual image AIs, they don't recognize an image for what the image is. They don't, if you tell generate a cat, it doesn't know what a cat is, but it can kind of see like, okay, it's the arrangement of fur and whisker pixels. So it's like an arrangement of pixels that it's deciding what something is. Whereas Nano Banana, since it's with Google, it can understand the concept of something because it connects to Google search, and it has access to all of that knowledge. So it's just has a deeper understanding of reality, which I think you can start to notice in the quality of the visuals that are being generated. It's much better with multilingual text recognition and output.
Okay.
That's gotten so much better over the last year or two. Like I remember when it was all just random chaos figures, but now it's like,
oh, like real text inside the generations?
Yeah. And also the ability to detect it when you give it an image in multiple languages. And then complex instructions, so it can support multi-step understanding, enabling it to process complex logic. So it can combine up to 14 reference images in one output, like simultaneously, and create a composite of all 14. So it's just that complexity of instructions that it's able to follow, which goes beyond some of the other models. I mentioned God mode earlier. Nano Banana is kind of the god of God mode, where it's taking images and replacing products or replacing scenery,
Static images. Yeah.
static images.
Yeah.
So, unfaking history. We've talked about that. There's interesting things you can do with that, replacing products. Yeah, and those are like, I would say, the high level things that I've uncovered with Nano Banana using it. And then the real-time data is just insane for Gemini, which carries over to Nano Banana.
I've started analyzing, and this isn't videos and this isn't visuals, but I've started analyzing like decks and sales documentation for real estate related deals with Gemini.
Better,
Before I used to download it or connect it to GBT, but just started using Gemini since you've been talking about it, just to kind of like, it seems like it's better at processing the PDFs. But
it has a larger...
It could just be now, just recently.
Yeah, I think it is better. It has a larger context window, like 1 million characters.
Yeah.
So theoretically, you can feed it much more information.
Yeah. Yeah, so the meme turned into fake business idea. We're not, doing this.
Just wait until the internet blows up and we need it. I have an influencer talking about how great it is, so...
It's... Oh, fake claim.
Yeah.
Okay, Andrew.
I want you to explain it because you're so skeptical, and I like it.
It's a pizza place. It's a pizza place. A pizza place that serves upside down pizza. That's it.
You're a horrible salesman, dude.
I don't know why at the time we thought it was so fucking hilarious. But we were talking about brain rot.
And one of the reasons I think it's funny, but it's stupid, is like Instagram, the Instagramification of society of, I need to take a photo of every food item.
That's right.
You go to this restaurant and every pizza's upside down, so every pizza looks the same.
And you have to go there because you have to get a photo of upside down pizza.
So upside down pizza is our concept. We came up with different business names.
Yeah.
Before we get into that,
Flipcore.
Flipcore, it's a good one. I like that. It's like 2000s era.
Well, I tried to make it like for like the new generation, and like I'm already a boomer according to them, but I thought call it a name from my generation.
Mine's Crust Up, and it's very 90s.
Oh yeah, okay.
Hang loose, crust up, baby. So I tested a couple quick things with Nano Banana. We can test more here, but the first thing is Marilyn Monroe. This has nothing to do with our pizza brand yet.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a video.
No, it will be later, but this is just a Nano Banana output of Marilyn Monroe, and I used my visual AI wizard to get a great prompt for it.
Yeah, but how do I know this isn't just a photo of her that's been...
It's got the little thing in the corner.
Yeah, okay.
But insane, that's the point, is like that looks...
Pretty sure the mole's on the other side, but...
I said it kind of looked like Marilyn Monroe. Let's see, there's another one. She's got her crust up pizza.
She's got the pizza.
Ready to do her advertisement.
Yeah.
So
I feel like you need to burn an insignia on this side or something.
With the logo?
Yeah.
But that makes it Instagrammable. We want it to not be any personality at all. And then I have some other ones that I made. Oh, this is so one of the things that went popular is the fake news or there's a term for it. This went viral when Nano Banana came out, of like the theater sets of the moon landing.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude.
There's no way we landed on the moon, right?
Yeah, no way. I showed you the homework, and then I was like, okay, what's another kind of thing I could do, like motocross, where he's sponsored. But you can see the text is messed up.
In a mirror, yeah.
It also doesn't say up, but I figured that's a good excuse for us to do a workflow. So we'll do the God mode, and we'll replace his shirt with a proper crust up shirt.
Yeah.
And this is just another version. This was the first one I made, but I wanted it to look more action-oriented.
You did way more homework than me. Good job.
It's fun. This stuff is fun.
It's nuts. So just take the silly idea of the business outside and replace your own idea.
Yes.
And keep following along. Grab his GBT, and you can generate your own videos with this. Is there free tools that you could make this right now, or it's
I mean, so if you get access to Sora and you have an iPhone, I guess, which I didn't realize you needed to have an
you
Apple.
need to be in a certain region and have an iPhone. I have an Android, so I couldn't. I couldn't do it, but that's okay.
A lot of these tools have like free credits where you can test a couple of things before you buy. So go ham with that. So that's Nano Banana.
Yep.
So kind of transitioning then into VEO3. So VEO3, again, it's very cinematic, and then it has this flow feature, so it's meant to be more of a workflow, whereas Sora, which we'll get to next, is really meant to be like a social media, very quick, generate these ideas. It's a reality engine more than...
Reality's not fun enough, let me generate something bullshit and post it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the superpower for this, when it first came out for VEO3, was the audio. So someone looks like they're actually talking, and they'll put some sound effects in there.
Because previous to that, if someone was talking, you'd have to overlay audio, and it wouldn't match. It wouldn't lip sync.
Yeah, not realistically.
Yeah.
And then the weakness is it looks too perfect, which is arguably not really a weakness because you can tell it's fake.
Yeah, unless you're making cartoons.
Yeah, true. I was doing a cartoon yesterday, and it's just
too real.
It just looks like Pixar. It's just insane.
Oh, wow. Okay. Did you find it hard to get the pizza to be upside down?
Yes.
The models did not want... I mean, I didn't really do much homework, I'm going to be honest. But the homework that I did do, the models did not want the pizza to be upside down. Which I guess is logical.
Fair. No one wants that. Except for us, or me, apparently, because you think it's a joke, but I'm dead serious about upside down.
I thought it was a good example.
So... Oh, it looks like I just generated this already.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it geeks out and gives you the... Like, there's an Indian dude.
This is Hindi or something.
Yeah. So I'm going to try running it again.
So that's Marilyn Monroe with a Indian... voiceover.
So I'm just going to do a stupid prompt, is eating this pizza crust... more happy than she's ever been. The camera zooms out slowly to reveal the TV studio set. All right, that's the prompt. You can see it's 22 credits to run this in Higgsfield. It might even stop me because it looks very clearly like Marilyn Monroe, and VEO3 is a little bit sensitive around that. But I've noticed that using the APIs, you can get away with a little bit more of that. Okay. Let's see what happens.
Just on that though, this is not what you'd normally do. Normally you'd go to that GBT that and then you'd take that and then you put the full prompt in here.
Honestly, I mostly use that for the original image. Because if the original image is really great, I've gotten good results of a very simple direct text, but I will use it sometimes for that too if it's...
And how long are these outputs?
Because this one you can choose, this is VEO3, so I think it's just 8 seconds always.
Okay. Is there any that are more than 8 seconds now?
There's a pro model of, it might be VEO3 that is 20 seconds. There's a pro model of something that's 20 seconds.
Okay.
I made this cheat sheet 20 minutes before the podcast with Gemini.
Nice.
And I'll put this on the screen here, but this is comparing the big three.
Yeah, okay.
So VEO3, high end, you get the flow, you get glossy cinematic, studio quality dialogue, identity theft, perfect lip sync. Whereas Sora, which we'll get into now a little bit, it's social media memes, POV reality.
Yeah. And
they've very much cemented that direction by essentially having a social media app now, which is how you make it. It's not just generative. It's like...
Well, this whole app is AI generated content. So you know what you're watching. It's not snuck into the Instagram Reels.
Which is nice. And it's also cool because if I post a video on it, you don't need to post everything you generate, first of all. So you can generate stuff, save it, and not post it. But if you post it, anyone can remix it. So it's good for cameos. So something Sora does, which is cool, is it allows you to make your personality, and you can make it shareable, or you can use it for yourself. And it's surprisingly easy.
Did you do that?
Yes, and I'll show you one.
Okay.
This is the process. Take a photo. looking at the camera, turn your head. That's all it needs. Then
And do this.
why is it I want to go deeper on that bit, but I know this is the new professional Tellr podcast.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get the memo.
Oh, yeah.
Cut that out.
Great bit. That's Tellr Patreon for all that. But you distracted me from my line of thought. You generate your character in three photos, and then for your voice, it gives you 3 numbers, and I don't know if everyone gets the same numbers. It's like 36, 24, 95. Say that into the microphone. That's everything it needs.
Yeah.
And from that, I made...
We're live, Twitch chat, say hi. Tonight we've got the crust up pizza. Check this box out. Look at that golden dome. The crust is the top. All the cheese sauce, everything hiding underneath. Branding is wild matte black.
That's nearly you.
It's nearly me. I'm wearing an OG shirt, but it looks a little distorted.
Yeah.
I made the mistake of doing this like right after the gym. I'm like, now's the perfect time to capture my forever version of me. I'm all like sweaty and all of it.
Wow.
I'll run that back one more time. But I asked it to be a Twitch. I'm Twitch streaming, reviewing.
I was about to say, nearly your setup, but not.
Text is horrible.
Yeah.
Note that.
The Golden Dome, was that your
language? I'll give you the prompt. So Blacktop Mega, you just tag me because I made my own character, but it's not shareable for everyone. It's just me. Doing a Twitch live stream, reviewing crust up pizza, the pista that is upside down with the crust on top. He loves the branding and the taste is questionably delicious. No sauce or toppings are visible, only crust. So that's how I figured out how to get it to work finally. It's like, don't show me sauce, just show the crust.
Okay. Mine, I was trying with one of those like prompts at the end, and mine was like, the cheese faces down. Do not show me the cheese facing up. But nah.
While we're on this, you can tag people who are approved. Mark Cuban allows people to make videos of him on Sora. So of course we needed his endorsement for crust up pizza.
Nice.
This is more Instagram or TikTok style, not Twitch.
What's up, everybody? It's Mark. I just put money into something I think flips pizza on its head. Literally. It's called crust up pizza. Every pie comes out upside down. The crust is on top. The cheese and toppings are underneath, molten and gooey. That means the crust stays crazy. Crispy. The sauce.
Cost plus drugs.
Oh wow! So he's just gone ham and just letting people do whatever they want. Is there like restrictions on racial or like hate speech?
I didn't try, but apparently upside down pizza is okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So version 2.
Here we go. I'm at one of the first crust up pizza spots, and this is my latest investment. It's exactly what it sounds like. Pizza served upside down, crust on top. No messy cheese sliding around, no soggy slices. The crust is a star. You bite through this toast.
You know what? It's actually not a bad idea. Now that he's saying it.
Yeah.
Okay.
See? So now we just automate Mark Cuban investing in crust up.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
So Sora is insane, and crust up commercial 1.
Check it, crust on top, party underneath. It's the upside down pizza from Crust Up. What? No way, huh? Freak out your folks, flip the whole block, and take dinner upside down. Crust on top, cheese sauce, and all the toppings.
So I said, 90s Nickelodeon style, like gooey, like freaking out the neighborhood. The parents are scared.
Yeah, okay.
And I can give the prompt again. It was just a quick Sora one.
Yeah, okay, very good. Are you talking like as long as it takes you to write it correctly in and enter?
Yes.
Stop! Crust up! Whoa! What is happening? Crust on top, all the goo underneath. One bite and bam! It's everywhere! Melt mine, shock parents, start a neighborhood meltdown, flip your taste buds with crust up upside.
So there's text problems. The voiceover is insanely great.
Yeah.
And then I made one with WAN. So this process is the other workflow, which we can show an example of, where I generated a bunch of images in a style.
Yeah.
And then, actually, this one might have just been one image that I then animated. I forget, it's been a month. Yeah, so this is just...
Ooh, wow, this upside down pizza is so gooey and good.
So that's that one. That's WAN. That's one image turned into a video with WAN.
Yeah, okay.
And I wanted this to be more 80s style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you mention their heads exploding or anything?
No.
Okay.
No.
It's just complete creative freedom to the AI.
Yeah.
So just for the average person that either has their own business or a side project or a hobby even or whatever, they're starting a blog, this stuff is at a point now where you can just generate so much amazing free, even some of it, content to enhance your blog, enhance your business, enhance your social media.
Yep.
It's getting nuts.
Yeah.
It's getting nuts.
So some time has passed. Now we'll see the output from Marilyn Monroe holding the upside down pizza.
Yep.
And this was made with VEO3, so theoretically there should be nice voiceover.
Yep.
And one note, I've gotten the best voiceover outputs when I give it the exact script in VEO3.
Okay.
Obviously, Sora doesn't matter. You saw what Mark Cuban did. It was probably better than anything I could have given it. It just worked perfectly.
Yeah.
But let's see what happens with this one. So she didn't say anything.
No.
Audience noise.
It's the best thing that's ever happened to her. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. But cinematic and the visual is fantastic. So Higgsfield will give you credits, and you can spend them on any of these models. Some models are more than others.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you don't have to subscribe to each model individually.
No.
If you subscribe to each model individually, can you use an API to reduce the cost of that model?
API costs are not included in the subscription of these services. So like I bought a runway subscription that had unlimited runway generations. Couldn't use the API. That was a separate cost.
Okay. That might catch up. That might just be
I think these tools are really the future, where it's just like there's a million different models. They all have their own purposes.
Mm-hmm.
Give me an interface to use any of them.
Yeah, okay.
And again, Higgsfield and free. I see a lot of great people using FreePick for the same thing.
Okay.
I just honestly use Higgsfield because I subscribed for a year, so I might as well be using it. Let's talk a bit about one. AI calls this the blue collar workhorse of AI. So it's from Alibaba. It's built for the use of e-commerce type videos.
Like user generated content and product videos and stuff like that.
Yes, and it's meant to run super fast.
Yeah.
It's best known for its realistic fabric animation.
Oh, okay.
And its superpower is speed again, so it's just very fast. And I guess the scary part is that you can open source it and turn off all the safety filters, generate all the deep fakes.
But you have to have the equipment. You have to have like the right equipment to do that. You can't run it on this laptop.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know exactly. I haven't done that.
Yeah, okay. I'll just explain that I did because you're really deep into it, right? And I think that you've been going deep into each one of these, and I think it's good. But just someone who isn't as deep, right? I went on to ChatGPT. I explained the fantastic business idea we had. Then I explained what I wanted, the video output, just a short one, and I told it that I was going to run it on VEO3.
Okay, right? So you want to recreate this now with my prompting system?
I just thought because I don't have access, because when I went to go have access to VEO3, I couldn't get access anymore. And, I'm lazy.
So, yeah, let's do it.
So when you say, I have a small business doing this, I want this, da-da-da-da, okay, and then away we go.
I have a small business selling pizza. Our differentiator is that all of the pizza is served upside down. It's called what core?
Flip core.
Flip core. One word.
Yep.
I need Nano Banana. We'll start with that. We'll make an image in Nano Banana.
Okay.
I need a Nano Banana prompt for the key visual ad. Here is some more info, and I'll just paste in what you...
Yeah, because I wanted it to be like futuristic, like cyberpunk-ish.
Cool. So yeah, I pasted that in. It'll give it a second, and it'll pump out a prompt here.
So just forget the models for a minute.
Yes.
The models are going to continue to get better. It's crazy, and it's now getting to a point, like you said, uncanny valley.
Uncanny valley.
It's getting to a point where it's indistinguishable from real life at first glance.
Mm-hmm.
Soon it will be indistinguishable from real life.
Yes.
And so when you hear that, what comes up for you as like because this is a great application for a business, right? But what else, what else could there be?
I get worried about, because you and I are kind of hyper aware of this.
Yeah.
Like, so it's, for me now, the first thing I think when I see an image that like stops my attention, or a news video, whatever, is like, is this AI? So I'm thinking about that right away now. But my parents are not thinking about that.
Yeah.
You know, just wait until, we're talking about video, but wait until they get a call and it's my voice. And it's like, hey, I'm stuck in Vietnam.
You're like, he's in Thailand. I know he's in Vietnam.
Yeah, but you get the, you know.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in Thailand. It's flooded here.
Yeah.
I need, you know, I need a few $1,000s right now.
Yeah.
Like, there is so much fraud that's going to happen from that. Well, I guess something that's good on the safe side, which we haven't talked about yet, is like, I forget what it's called, but VEO3 has built into it some safety. So it is called...
This must come. This absolutely must come.
So they want this to be a standard across all visual AI, but right now it is only inside of Nano Banana and VEO3 and Gemini. It's called Synth ID, and it's I'm just going to read it. It's a statistical watermarking technique developed by Google DeepMind. Unlike a visible signature in the corner of an image or metadata, which is easily detected, Synth ID embeds the watermark into the fabric of the content itself. So essentially the pixels of this have this digital watermark, this digital ID, that if I was to upload that Marilyn Monroe photo to Gemini, it can detect the Synth ID.
It's like DNA.
It's like DNA.
Digital DNA.
Yes. But there are still ways to alter it. You can run that through some other Photoshop stuff and slightly alter pixels and all this stuff, and it's indistinguishable.
So you can't get around it already.
And also, it's only relevant for Gemini. So if I upload an image from ChatGPT or Midjourney, it's not going to have that standard. But I think this is the direction it needs to go.
I was just scrolling the other day and I saw some videos about, it was a dog saving humans from things that were about to happen, like pulling a baby under a table before a earthquake and stuff like that. And I was just like, oh my God, this is just really great, like amazing. I love dogs. And then I realized this one, it pulled this lady out and then a car crash. And I saw like the pixels move a little bit. And I was like, hold it a sec. This is probably all AI. And it just completely destroyed it for me. I don't know if it was real or not.
You didn't look deeper,
I didn't look deeper. I was like
scared enough.
You know, but I was thinking about it. And then I was preparing a little bit for the pod. And it's like, but what about stuff that doesn't look real that is too? So it's like, hey, this image, I just went to China recently and some of the pictures are it's amazing. It's so beautiful. And you're like, oh, that's fake. It's fake or Photoshopped. But you actually get there and it's like, oh no, it is actually like that, you know? So it's like the opposite plays out as well.
Yeah, so not only is it like scaring us into thinking something's real, but it's removing the joy of reality.
I mean, okay, maybe. It's like, oh, look, check out this beautiful woman. Oh, she's probably AI. She's not.
Yeah.
You know, as well.
There was because Sora has the watermark, unless you use the APIs, then it doesn't have the watermark. But obviously the first thing is people created these little SaaS products to remove the watermark from the Sora videos, which I've used, and it's not the greatest results because it kind of just blurs stuff. But someone also created the add Sora watermark to a video app. So it's like take a real video and put Sora on it. So when all of the images of Bill Clinton and Trump come out, or all the videos of them come out with Sora all over it, it was really Trump like, run it through the Sora watermark. Okay, so we have our prompt, our flip core prompt. You can see it's very detailed. It also has some notes around the camera to use and the lens to use.
Yeah, okay. I never go to this level of detail.
That's what this amazing GPT or gem is for. So, you know, put in a simple prompt and it will give you an improved prompt. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this. We're going to make a new chat in Gemini. Generate let's just do vertical so we can make a phone video.
And Gemini is available. So if you are paying for a Google Suite workspace, you get Gemini included.
Perfect. So many businesses are doing that already.
Because I'm paying for a couple of seats on GBT, but I'm also paying for the seats on Google. I could just be combining it.
Yeah. So this was the image. It didn't work right. But
yeah, it just, I mean, I get it. Most of the pizzas that it sees looks like this with the best flavor, and that's, you know, pepperoni, and it makes sense. Maybe you add that sentence that you added. That,
yes.
Like,
I'm gonna just adjust the price. I mean, that happened, generated that very quickly too, which I'm surprised about.
yeah.
There is no cheese or toppings visible on the pizza, only crust. I'm just gonna check to make sure it doesn't say the word cheese anywhere else in this prompt.
There we go. That's looking better. That's looking better.
Crust up.
Yeah.
Flip core, the neon signs, Neo Grill.
I made some notes, like, because I was kind of like, when we were preparing for the podcast, I was thinking more about like the dangers and the fears and all that. It's like, so I came up with a list like fake celebrities, like Joe Rogan's had a whole bunch. He's selling stuff all over, you know, Trump with the watches. Fake political speeches.
Yes.
So that must be, you got to watch out for that, right? That must be insane. I don't know if you've seen any of those. Fake disaster footage, like getting people to donate or just pulling at heartstrings for fake disaster footage, because you just look and it's just heartbreaking straight away, or what, you know, and there's an emotional response. Eyewitness videos, like fake eyewitness videos, like I saw this happen, watch out, you know, just fear mongering in general. Fake ads, CCTV footage is very popular. And so misinformation just at a scale we've never seen before, and anyone can do it.
Yeah.
And if you and me goofing around are coming up with this level of stuff, just be aware of what's out there.
Yeah, I really do think that it's just going to come to every social media app. Every model will be forced to put some type of digital fingerprint. Maybe there's a standard across all of them. Maybe they each have their own. And then every social media app will be, and you kind of see this already, like it says if it's an AI thing, it'll be forced to look for that fingerprint and then put a...
You think it'll have to, right?
It has to.
Yeah.
And that's, most people are going to be scrolling on social media. They're not going to be finding...
I'm glad that's...
Yeah, it's for the best. I mean, if you're a scammer out there, you don't want to hear that news. But everyone will figure out ways around it.
Yeah.
We could also do the God Mode thing if we want to replace the motocross with a t-shirt, just to show that process.
Okay.
Do you think that's interesting?
Yeah, I mean, if it can happen at the same time as
yeah, it can. That's one of the nice things with Higgsfield. You could generate an image and generate a video, and all this stuff's happening. You could generate multiple at one time. So it's uploading this wonderful motocross photo that was generated in Nano Banana.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now we have it in here. So what we do is we mark it up with what we want, the area we want to change. So I'm going to change his shirt here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add a product.
It doesn't look like you have to be that accurate with it.
No, you don't. I think it understands what's happening. And then I also made this in Nano Banana, just PNG style.
Nice.
Honestly, the shirt he's wearing looks cooler. It has like
cooler,
some stuff, but I just wanted the spelling to be correct.
Yeah, okay.
I don't even need to give it a prompt.
Okay.
Generate. So let's see, this will take some time. While this is happening, I want to show you, this is unrelated to video, but it's Gemini. I thought, what does every business need?
A logo?
A website. A logo, yes. Website. I wanted to play around with Gemini a little bit. I made a website in Gemini for Crust Up Pizza.
We might be ready for Mark Cuban.
I'm very excited about this. This is 2 prompts, and pretty much it nailed it on the first prompt, but I wanted the website to be interactive, so it was gamified, and the game that it made, I didn't tell it what game to make. I was just like, I want an interactive, I have this pizza company.
Is this just a UI?
Yeah, but it functions in the window a little bit. It's not live, but we could play with it here.
Okay.
And maybe we make it live just so people can see it.
What is it? Okay, I'm interested to see what it is.
Crust Up. I wanted 90s style. So it made this 90s. I didn't give it any copywriting, any functionality. Yeah. We serve it upside down. Why eat boring pizza? We put the crust on top so the toppings hit your tongue first. Totally radical. Maximum cheese contact, no soggy bottoms, defies physics. Right? Then it's got this game, Cheese-O-Matic 3000. Click the red handle and pump the cheese.
Oh.
So it's just like a cheese pumper. And then I pump the cheese and I get a discount code for pizza.
Whoa.
Now this is the dumbest feature, but it just shows
a big brain on brand.
this next thing is my favorite thing about it. I did not ask for this. I did not even think about this idea, but it shows you that it's thinking. Flip. It's an upside down pizza. Why not make the website upside down? That is insane to me. Like, it's such a stupid, fun feature.
It's like dark mode, but
Yeah, just flip
makes
it.
less sense.
And it just came up with that idea. Like,
Hey, that's more of a trend.
that's
An upside down pizza.
but pretty good, right? It has the menu.
Oh, it has the menu. Okay, the 180 pepperoni. Yeah, okay.
Slime Supreme,
yeah.
mystery meat.
Mystery. I don't know about the mystery.
You don't
meat.
want to know.
Yeah.
Tastes rad though.
It's a Wilson's logo pixelated.
It kind of is, yeah. Yeah. You know,
I
visitor
love
since
Visit.
1994.
Yeah.
You know,
Best viewed in
Netscape.
Netscape. Wow. Yeah. Okay.
2 prompts.
Yeah.
And the
Did
first-
anything happen with this pizza here? Bottoms up?
No, it's just
okay.
you could add functionality to it because it has all the code here.
Wow.
So when I click the pizza, I want it to spin. So just to give you an idea of this prompt, I want to create a landing page for my pizza shop. Crust Up Pizza. I want the style to look like retro 90s website. It's very interactive, like an experience for the user. It should feel gamified. The concept of our pizza shop is all of the pizzas served upside down, crust on top with toppings underneath. It's stylized like Nickelodeon 90s era branding. Instead of slime, it's cheese. So it made the whole first thing, and then the game wasn't interactive. So I said, can you make the game so it functions? Also the pump, because originally it was just a button. I'm like, oh, it should look like a pump. So the pump the cheese button should look like a real pump. And then I just added, when I click the pizza, I want it to spin.
Yeah, so I've used Replit to do something, different, but this is really fun. Have you done something more complicated in this?
No,
yet?
because I wanted an excuse to play with this on Gemini, and I'm like, oh, let's just do this,
Yeah,
and I'll
yeah,
show
wow.
Cody, and hopefully it's fun. Click the pizza, and it spins.
Shit.
Insane.
If you've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on front-end web development, you're just sitting in fury.
I think it's
Right.
almost worse for someone who spent thousands and thousands of hours.
Yeah, true, I guess. Yeah.
Like-
Well, yeah, true. Unless you're getting paid for those hours. But
Yeah. I mean, you still, any expert will tell you, you still need someone who knows coding to really get this functional, get it live.
absolutely. But come on. Come on. A couple of sentences. Great work, Google. I expected a lot, and it looks like we're getting it. Because they're a bit behind.
Look at that.
But-
It even put the mud on the shirt.
Yeah.
Come
Amazing.
on.
Now, just... do you have to have another image for this? Or if you highlight that and say, change it to a unicorn.
So yeah, that's our take on the current state of visual AI.
Yeah.
And if you're watching this and you want that GPT with the master prompt, it's free in the comments. Go use it. Let me know if you like it.
And the Discord's still open?
Discord's still open.
Yeah.
The Discord link is in the caption below as well. So join us in Discord where we're playing around with this stuff and
If you're generating cool stuff, or it's not really a help desk, but if you want to show us cool shit.
And Mark Cuban, we're ready for your investment when the time's right. Upside down pizza, it's good. If it wasn't, we wouldn't be so confident in
And he's changed my mind, so he should invest.
Cool. Nice one.